Hi there, and thanks for joining me for this chat. My name is Lee, and I'm the creator of Occupational Octaves Piano. You know, that program with the rings on the fingers, where students play challenging music with a simple language. I'm incredibly proud to have opened up the world of music to people with basic color and letter matching skills who are now able to engage a full classical curriculum, pop music, scales, exercises, and everything that I did with my piano teacher, Diane, going back to being 5 years old. What's most special, though, is the transcendent moments of musicianship. Those moments when you can't tell if the time is passing fast or slow, where you feel a disconnection from your own body, you can even feel euphoria running through your veins. I believe the impact that occupational octaves was having on people is absolutely tremendous. And it's way, way bigger and better than I ever even imagined from the beginning. That's why I had to put pen to paper and do the research to show you folks why Occupational Octaves Piano is your best choice if you want to reach a flow state at the piano. Classical piano is the pinnacle, in my mind, of learning to read music. When you could read and play higher level classical songs such as Beethoven's Fur Elise, Muzio Clementi's Sonatina in C major, opus number 36, Chopin's Nocturne, and so much more, you have gotten over so many hurdles and so many challenges. It's like somebody getting to juggle two balls and then all of a sudden they're juggling 15. It's so much more of a challenge and it is so much more rewarding. These rings on the fingers have made it instantaneous for people to be able to engage in these songs and play them over and over and over, just like I did. And by playing them over and over and over, muscle memory starts to kick in, autonomy starts to kick in, and then all of a sudden the magic of music begins, where all of your fingers just take over and do the work all by themselves. You don't have to put thought into it. It's what we refer to as effortless attention. And it is absolutely amazing. It is what the works of flow states are all about, which were pioneered by a man named Dr. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi back in the 80s and 90s. His work in the world of flow is so important that Claremont Graduate University opened up for him the Quality of Life Research Center under the premise that the more time spent in a state of flow, the higher the quality of one's life. You may assume that music just automatically creates a flow state, automatically creates the effortless attention, automatically creates the pleasure, but it absolutely does not. It is part of a very, very specific process that, in layman's terms, is referred to as a closed mental loop, but in a more scientific term, and you'll see all throughout the paper, transient hypofrontality. We need to help students first create the closed mental loop of transient hypofrontality so that the mind can change over into a performance and practice realm instead of any other type of thought. And in that pure concentration, with the expertise that you could reach so easily with a uniquely user friendly language of music, students that you would never ever expect to be playing Fur Release and Nocturne are doing so and doing so all the time. Some people immediately say, well, you can get into a flow state, but can you learn to read traditional notes? Maybe. That's what the Stockner method is for. But it shouldn't be the number one goal. The number one goal should be the flow state because, as laid out in my paper, there are so many incredible benefits to it besides just the wonderful opportunity to play music and play well. There is documented lowering of blood pressure, lowering of the heart rate ceiling, raising of the heart rate floor, and in turn, lowering of heart rate variability. There's even smaller items like the steadying out of the rhythm of your sinuses, which steadies out breathing, and an increase in the activity of your zygomaticus major muscle, your smiling muscle. If you get to play the piano in a state of flow, you know that you have experienced one of the most purposeful feelings in life. And Occupational Octaves is here to bring that purposeful feeling to everyone with basic color and letter matching skills. You may want to dig a bit further in, and that's why I published the paper. You may be skeptical, and that's also why I published the paper. I encourage you to read, tell me what you think, and whether you are a teacher of someone with special needs or you are an adult who wants to just learn how to play the piano for fun, give this a try. See if you could reach that flow because it is one of the things that bring great, great purpose and quality to life. Join us on the journey here with Occupational Octaves for piano today, piano tomorrow, and piano for life.